I'm here in beautiful Borneo, and I've been running around all this afternoon trying to find you a beautiful background to this vlog, but because of inclement weather, it would be raining cats and dogs, and then I would think, oh, this is my chance, and then I would start recording, and then it would start raining again, then I would move to another place, because now I need shelter, because I was trying to get palm trees and all this going on in the background for you guys. And then this new place, the background music would be too loud. Then I'd go to another place, and then, oh, sir, you can't sit here. Then I go to another place. Oh, sir, you can't film here. Then I go to another place. The background noise was too loud. Construction, it just kept going on and on with issues. Oh man, I hope this mic filters this out, because there's noise coming from I don't know what side of my room. Then I was forced to come to and there's this crackling sound going on with my microphone that I hope you guys don't hear. And if you do, things haven't been going well. I get to my room, and fantastically, half of the room's lights went out. Sir will come in the morning to replace them. I fly out in the morning. So yeah, I'm being forced to use my laptop to shine this side of my face, because if not, then it would be some Phantom of the Opera thing going on for you guys. But yeah, it's been going really swell for me this afternoon and evening, and now I'm forced to be in the dark here, but namaste. Let's get into this, okay? Law 14, pose as a friend, work as a spy. Knowing about your rival is critical. Use spies to gather valuable information that will keep you a step ahead. Better still, play the spy yourself. In polite social encounters, learn to probe. Ask indirect questions to get people to reveal their weaknesses and intentions. There is no occasion that is not an opportunity for artful spying. Some of these titles are a bit off-putting that at times I just want to stop vlogging on the book, but it's the back of the book that says it's a book for those who want power, watch power, or who want to arm themselves against power. And it's that last piece that's the saving grace for me, because sometimes it's just a bit too dark, like this room. Greene cites the story of Joseph Devine, one of the greatest art dealers of his time in America during the early 1900s. There was one wealthy client, Andrew Mellon, the same Mellon of the now Carnegie Mellon University, who he wanted to sell to. But since Devine had a bad reputation of being agreeable but talkative, Andrew Mellon made it quite clear that he never ever wanted to meet Joseph Devine. Long story short, Devine had his valet become friends with Mellon's valet, who then shared all the intimate details of the powerful businessman. This all culminated in a chance meeting where Devine found himself by himself in the same elevator with Mellon. What a coincidence, right? He introduced himself to Mr. Mellon and told him that he was on his way to the National Gallery to look at pictures. Oh, what a surprise, because guess where Andrew Mellon was going? He was going to the National Gallery as well. After correcting some of the character traits that Mellon heard and disliked about Devine, they ended up touring the museum together. And lo and behold, Devine had the exact same taste as Mellon. What a coinkydink. Mellon actually liked the Devine he met and eventually found himself in Devine's gallery where, you guessed it, Devine had everything Mellon liked. Dang. Because of his spy, Devine knew what Mellon loved, hated, where he was going to be, where he was staying at, etc. When you have the inside scoop on someone like this, you definitely have the inside track to accomplishing your goals. All the art dealers of the time knew Devine's tricks, but there was no way to stop him. He was too good. He had way too many spies on potential clients' household staffs that would inform Devine of what they liked, how their tastes were changing, etc. His spying strategy was just too much for the competition. He had clients eating out of his hands. But Greene says the best way to spy is by being the spy yourself, because when you have someone else do it for you, they may accidentally reveal to that person that you're spying on them, that spy may turn on you, and things of that nature. So how do you spy without getting caught? Greene says you become a friend, or as some call it, a frenemy. As a spy, when you're around your target, the key is to have that person speak endlessly about himself, which is quite easy to do since many Homo sapiens like to hear their own voices. As your target starts to reveal his intentions and plans, that's where you can start positioning yourself for the win. Greene says the best occasions to get info from people is at social gatherings, but he adds that you must do it with caution, because if someone figures you out, they will avoid you. So how do you stay undetected? Be sincere. When you share something intimate, the person lets his guard down, comes to trust you, and before you know it, you're attaining the info you wanted. Greene does note, though, that if you choose to spy on people, be prepared for people to spy on you. So how do you overcome this? Greene says you just provide misinformation. Just doesn't stop with this guy. He ends with this. While spying gives you a third eye, disinformation puts out one of your enemy's eyes. A cyclops, he always misses his target. But it's true though, in general, the more information you have, the percentage of you attaining success increases. And I can't say that it doesn't stop with Greene, because even Sun Tzu says it in The Art of War, that the brilliant and wise general conquers his enemy with foreknowledge of his enemy's situation. And what is this foreknowledge? It's the information that lives with spies. This law is somewhat related to Law 4, always say less than necessary, in the sense that you want to know the ins and outs of your target while not having him know too much of you. However, if you choose to implement this law, just remember that on the flip side, that you have to be keen to misinformation that will be used upon you to throw you off course as well. Whether or not you choose to execute this method of attaining information, one must admit that having a lopsided proportion of info in comparison to your competitor increases your odds of achieving your goals. Well, that's Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy, an enemigo. And when you do, according to Greene, you're able to attain some power. Signing out from my dark room here in Borneo. Take care and be awesome. Peace. Now it's time to pack.